to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score our home team 7, visitors nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. And let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play.
That, too.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Griffin. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a 2nd and 10. Griffin will throw again. He's got the connection to Moore. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Look in the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Griffin. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up on Levante David. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They start the drive here with Gainwell. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
At the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
63.
Now again, a run with Gainwell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. DJ Moore, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here now, Pat Summerall for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
I should probably start a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little...
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
46-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Hurts to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Hurts. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Bengals will get the football back. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Here's Griffin. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Griffin. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. A first throw for the backup Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
Ready? So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here we go. Ready? Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. This is caught. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Here we go, here we go.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Luke Musgrave in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point safely through. And that makes the score 14-7.
Our home team, 7.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. One-touchdown ball game, 14-7. Our scores, we get back at it on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Gainwell. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
12, 11, MT, Tate. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, MT. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
11, Thomas. 11, Mighty. 12, it's his set. 11, M. 80. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow will throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Luke Musgrave, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point hung the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib.
And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
11 MT, Tate.
Now Burrow. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Burrow looking to pass. To the sideline, and it's caught, but, boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Open man is Musgrave, the tight end.
14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4th down.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they'll begin on the ground with Gainwell.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Back to Gainwell here on 2nd down.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
Hey.
It's just their first, so
how are you?
Burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
They go play action with Hurts. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Tony Gonzalez, 42 yards. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make.
Did you read chat?
Hurts will throw.
It's caught at the 1. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
11 MT, take 12.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
There's one thing I wanna ask you. Would you be interested in add some customized stuff in your channel? Like 2D 3D model banners overlay PFPS. Amelia_Charlotte 9 here is my Discord.
75 yards. And the Bengals use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hurts. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And getting this just shy of midfield, spotted at the 49.
Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. Play action. Here's Hurts.
He's going to air one out. And this is caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Chimere Dike.
51 yards. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Up the middle they go. Vick. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, and needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
And the defense loses it. It's complete. And he gets this one down to the 24. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And there will be a break in the action here. They're going to take a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Hey, can.
The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the...
Get put in that blender, hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops, talking about he don't remember, trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer, cooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball, you can't jump with me, ballin' jump, man, touch hands, we bout to bump, then better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight, it take time, you seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code, game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time, but with you, yes.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. And thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays, in this case, two teams that rely on those explosives coming in the passing game, and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. And if you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball deep, downfield, as often as you can.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Cameron Hinchin.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
A gain of 7.
them back to the 5-yard line.